Good morning and welcome to day 4 of our 2-week challenge, Gentle Beginnings. Today we're going to focus on creating spaciousness and expansion in your spine. So let's get started. Come to any comfortable seated position that feels good for you and close your eyes. Start to deepen your breath. Inhale and expand through your ribs slowly and deeply. Exhale and empty all the breath out. And continue to breathe slowly as I talk a bit about today's intention, which, as I said, is to feel for this sense of spaciousness. And we'll do this by focusing on creating space in every pose, expanding through your breath and feeling how your body opens up. And if this intention doesn't speak to you, please take a moment to go ahead and set one that does. Open your eyes. We'll begin on our back, warming up the core. So lying down, clasp your hands behind your head, lift your knees, shins are parallel to the ceiling. Inhale and lift your head and chest. Hold the breath, press your low back into the mat. Exhale, lift your right foot towards the ceiling, elbows go up towards that right foot, and pull your low belly in towards your spine. Inhale, lower the leg, back to center, keep your head and shoulders lifted. Press your low back into the mat, tilt your tailbone up. Exhale, left foot to the ceiling, elbows reach strongly to that foot, pull your low belly in at the same time. Inhale, leg comes down, back to center. Hold your breath, press your low back into the mat, tilt your tailbone up. Exhale, right foot to the ceiling, elbows towards that foot, press your low back into the mat, pulling your belly in. Come on back to center, lowering the knee, keep your head and shoulders up. Press your low back into the mat, tilt tailbone up. Exhale, left foot to the ceiling, elbows towards that left foot, pull your low belly in strongly. Inhale, lower the knee, lower your feet. Lower your head and shoulders, arms out like T. Feet are wide, wider than your mat. Let's windshield wiper the legs. So exhale, let your legs and knees fall over to the left. Inhale, come on back to center and let your knees fall over in the other direction. Inhale, back up. One more time to each side. Exhale the legs over to the left. Inhale, up, knees come over to the right. And then just keep following those knees over to the right. Bring yourself up into a hands and knees position, tabletop. Moving into our first downward dog. Hands go about a hand length forward. Curl your toes under. Then exhale and hoist your hips up and back. Bring your feet wide for this downward dog. Feeling for that sense of spaciousness in your spine, bend your knees generously and pike your hips up towards the ceiling. Relax your head and neck. Moving into our first pose, Warrior One with bird wing. Step your left foot forward, coming on up into Warrior One legs. So your left toes are pointed forward, right toes on a bit of an angle, and your hips are facing the short side of your mat. Bring your elbows into your ribs, palms are facing each other. Squeeze those elbows in, keep them tightly in as we move through this. So inhale into your upper back. Exhale and open up your hands, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Inhale, hands come back towards each other. Exhale, open up, external rotation, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale and open. One more time. Inhale, bring those hands together. Exhale and open up. Relax your arms by your side. Moving into a lunge with a side bend, lower your knee to the ground. If you have a block, this is a really great place to use your block. Bring it to the outside of that left foot. You can either do this in an upright position or sink a bit lower, so it's a lower lunge. Left hand goes to the block outside of your left hip. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and lean over to the left. Feeling for expansion on the right side of your body, your ribs. Reach strongly with that hand. On your next inhale, come up to center. Back up to this lunge position. We're going to move into a gentle extension or back bend. Again, you can do this from a more upright position or sink your hips a bit into that front knee. So you're feeling it in your right thigh as well. Thumbs or hands come to your waist, thumbs pointed in. Squeeze your elbows together. So you're creating an opening in your chest as well. Inhale, lengthen up your spine, lifting out of your waist. Exhale and start to gently bend backwards. All the time feeling for extension before you bend backwards. Gaze can be up to the ceiling or just out in front of you. Expanding your ribs as you inhale. Exhale and sink a little bit lower into that lunge. Backing out of the lunge, frame your front foot and step back into plank position, lowering all the way down, chaturanga, either from knees or toes, forehead to the mat. Shalabhasana, arms come alongside your body, thumbs pointed down, palms facing in. Press your pelvis and your thighs into the mat. Inhale and lift your shoulders, lift your legs. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Stretch the legs up behind you. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale and lower all the way down. Downward dog. Reset your hands. Exhale and hips go up and back. Moving into those three poses on the other side, starting with Warrior One and Bird Wing. Step your right foot forward. Warrior One legs. This time we'll do the bird wing with palms facing up. So elbows come into your ribs, palms facing the ceiling. Take a deep breath into your back. Exhale and open up the hands, squeezing the shoulder blades together for external rotation. Inhale, come on back to center. Exhale and open. Keeping your elbows in. Inhale, back to center. Exhale and open up. Last time, elbows stay squeezed into your ribs. Back to center. Exhale and open up. Relax your arms down by your side. And we'll come into that side bend on the other side. So lower your left knee. Use your block if you have it. Bring that to the outside of your right hip this time. Inhale and reach up to the ceiling. Exhale and lean over to the right. Right hand on the block. If you don't have a block, you can rest your forearm on your thigh. Relax your neck down. Right ear to right shoulder. Your left arm is active, hand reaching up. Really feeling that opening along the left ribs and left side body. Inhale, come on back up to center. And we'll move into that gentle spinal extension or gentle back bend. Hands come to your waist, either staying in this upright position or sinking a little bit into the lunge. Put your thumbs facing each other, elbows squeeze in. Inhale, reach the chest up, opening. Exhale and lean back gently. Squeezing your elbows together, opening the chest. And think of lifting out of your waist. You're not sinking into your low back. You're lifting first, and then extending backwards. Come on out of that gentle back bend on your next inhale. Hands come to the mat and just step back. We'll come into, actually we'll come onto our backs now. For this is one of my favorite poses, a figure 4 back release. So you're on your back, feet flat on the floor, knees to the ceiling. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Your left knee is pointing towards the bottom of your mat. Either stay here or inhale and bring that right knee towards the right shoulder. Really feeling a left opening or a stretch on that left side of your glutes, your hip, and maybe your low back. Option to stretch your leg up to the ceiling here for a bit of a hamstring stretch along the back of your leg as well. And bring the foot down to the mat. Both feet flat on the mat. We'll switch to the other side. So cross that right ankle over the left knee, pressing your right knee out towards the bottom of your mat. Staying here, or take the option to bring that left knee in towards your left shoulder, holding on to the back of your leg. And if you like, stretching that left leg up towards the ceiling. Relax the foot down. You can either stay in this reclined position, feet flat on the mat with your knees knocking in together, or roll to your side and come on up to seated. As we close today's practice, take a moment to close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Hands to heart center in gratitude for taking these 10 minutes to yourself today to practice and to feel for that sense of spaciousness. And I hope you can find some sense of expansion and growth in your day today. Thank you so much. Open your eyes. And I really appreciate you being here for day 4 of our practice today. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.